Another client success story is how I helped a client overcome the guilt of not following the family tradition of their family business. Meaning this particular client had inherited from her deceased parents a business. And with what she had going on in her life, it was not feasible. She actually could not continue the business and realized that she needed to sell it. And so, when we have guilt that is about family obligation, that can be a really hardcore thing to resolve. And for her, it was this family business had been suffering for a long time. So she had inherited a business that was financially draining her bank account to the point where she was having a hard time putting food on the table. And yet the guilt of giving it up was preventing her from providing food and basic fundamental needs. And so, we got that resolved, and she was able to successfully sell the business and move on with her life. And she was able to do that with peace and understand that tradition is a wonderful thing. And I am all about honoring that as so long as it is something that is working for you in a way that is building your life up. And, for her, it wasn't any longer. And yet now she's living a very happy, peaceful life, providing for her and her family in a way that meets their needs. And she has a lot of peace about it. So I just thought you guys would want to hear some of these things I'm doing, because you guys deserve peace too. And family guilt can be a really big one for people to try and wrap their brains around, try to understand when is it okay for you to let go or to shift things. So I can help you with that. Or it can be worked through, or it can be examined, or sometimes there's just alternative ways to process things. In her particular case, she had to sell the business, but it turned out to be a big blessing in the end, that she did. So, how do you need to see things differently if you're feeling guilt? What is it you need to re-examine? Do you have guilt about family? Sometimes it's just a little shift for people. For her, that was a really big one that she had to process. But for some people, it's just, looking at a new way to shift the tradition so it can be continued and yet work for you guys, work for the individual, be allowing that kind of flexibility in mind, knowing that you deserve to have you and your family thrive. I guess that's all I have to say about that. All right, I'm sending you light and love. Mwah.